Okay, I know I reviewed this film before, the 1980 The Shining, which is a tie-in, which is a tie-in to Doctor Sleep. This, that takes place in the same continuity, and The Shining, not the 1997 Shining, the 1981 Shining, made by Stanley Cooper, and stars, main adult protagonist Jack Nicholson. They're kind of two protagonists, and even though the kid is like way more interesting than Jack Nicholson ever than ever is, and way more intimidating to Jack Nicholson, sadly. The kid. He is way more scarier, and you're not sure if that's intentional or is it not supposed to be scary, his performance, but his voice just makes you feel unease, and the way Jack Nicholson makes you just want to get drunk and laugh your fucking ass off while smoking a joint. That's because he doesn't do a bad job like people have said in the past. Not the people that saying today, since the early 2000s. No, people back in the day. See, when some come out, Jack Nicholson's performance got mixed reviews. Some people said he did a bad job. Some people said he did a good job. The opinions were split. And people liking this film was split by professional critics and audience everywhere. And even though I love this film, my feelings split right down the center of my feelings towards the film. Some films, some of the parts in the film, I like. Some films I feel like, what the point is ever the shit is. And I love how people like defending this thing, like saying, "Oh, but just because you don't know what it means, that's what makes it interesting." That's the Stanley Cooper way.
I thought you watched TV. I'm sorry.
No, I'm doing a review.
Oh, you're not watching the show?
I have too much OCD.
I can tell.
Yeah, I watched the first Shining was made more than any other Stephen King film, more than any other film or anything.
Oh. Can you record a little bit lower?
I'll try.
Okay, that's all enough.
I was just getting really excited.
So I got freaked out. Okay, I thought you were yelling at the TV. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. In all honesty, I like this film, but no film to me truly is flawless. I know everyone says anyone who thinks of a film, like, I just feel like you can't really always pick out flaws in a film, not because the film is truly flawless, but because they just do that good job patching the film and hiding the flaws for the mind. The subconscious mind. I think I'm using those words right? I'm not sure. Anyway, so the patches and The Shining, how they decide to hide these flaws are they're kind of on the yikes level. This is the worst Stanley Cooper film I have ever seen, and I like his work a lot. I'm a fan of him. I love 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I think my favorite one that he ever done is A Clockwork Orange, because I feel like this film should have been more like Joker or Clockwork Orange or Amityville Horror. Like, the film should have been like a slow burn, like you're slowly building up to the batshit stuff that you're about to see, and it slowly makes you feel uncomfortable and more uncomfortable. But it's first pleasant, but then as you go on and on, the film starts to feel uncomfortable, and you feel like it's starting to corrupt your soul, because, well, Joker did do that, and also Amityville Horror did that, and Clockwork Orange did that. But you're still voting for a main protagonist. However, here, you're not really sure if you want to root for Jack Nicholson or not, because he's kind of a shithead. And his main character, I kid you not, is named Jack. Wow, very creative, Jack Nicholson. You just couldn't. How high is your ego train that you built for yourself? I wonder. Indeed. Oh, an interesting thing. This film got a Razzie back in the day when it first came out. When the Oscars time came out, when back in the day when this film was getting awards, it got a one. See, one of else got Razzie? Catwoman, The Last Airbender. You get my point. Razzies are not good things. Nothing to be proud about Razzie. You're basically saying, you're basically getting an award for being in a film that no one really likes, and yet, over time, this has become one of the most beloved films of all time. I'm wondering, how the heck does that happen? I mean, how? I mean, because some of the choices in here feels more like they're this for shock value rather than to tell the story. A lot of things, like 90% of the things that are in here, like the blood pouring out the elevator, and blood pouring from the man's eyes, and laughing to the victim, who is Jack's wife, while she's being hunted. Laughs and says, "Are you enjoying your stay at the hotel?" He sounds like that. He sounds like a remote-controlled pup from Chuck E. Cheese. Like, scary, but also kind of. But sadly, that's scary, but kind of funny in a way. And I'm just gonna say he's that guy who is the guy that Jack Nicholson talks to and encourages Jack Nicholson to drift closer and closer into insanity and become a violent murderer. That's a character I would have loved to see more of him, whoever that guy is. I think Jack calls him Carl in the movie because that's his name. And Carl is, holy crap, he is shit your pants scary. Enough for your heart to pop out of your chest and your eyes to bleed. His scary level is that awesome. You wish that it makes you kind of wish this film was more about whoever Carl is than Jack. And you basically wish that, you really kind of wish that, I don't know, it's just, I feel like Jack, I like him in this film. Jack Nicholson plays Jack. I like him in this film. He's kind of low. How he acts is now I'm just going to say, I don't think he's a better job acting, but how he approaches the role, it feels like he's trying to, I don't know, he feels like he's on a, what's that word I'm looking for? He feels like he's giving a performance from an episode of Goosebumps, the 90s TV show from the 90s. The original Goosebumps show, TV show, that's live action, not the two live action movies. No, he feels like he's trying to give that kind of performance. Somewhere scary and silly, I would say, in between scary and silly. And kid-friendly and very disgusting, intimidating, scary. It feels like that's the performance he was going for. And Stanley Kubrick defends his performance every time when he was asked. The guy just can't face the truth that he kind of blew it. He shit the bed. I mean, Jack is... Look, he's not bad, but he's not my idea of intimidating the audience. He's more of a... How should we say... Chris Rock, the comedian? He's more closer to my idea of intimidation. It's comedic work. And I kind of feel like the movie, Adam Sandler movie, Little Nicky, was more intimidating and disturbing than this. Like everything. Now, I'm not saying don't think it was a good movie, but I'm saying when you but that's the comedy, you know. It can be fairly argued that this is also a comedy. So yeah. Anyway, I probably should talk about the story, right? The story is about this guy, Andy, who was played by this old wise black man who he befriends with. That explains he has the ability to shine. Does anyone realize how silly that kind of sounds? It sounds like the shine, like that song. What's it called? I don't know what it's called, but it goes, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine." Or, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy all rainy day. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take the sunshine away." That one just sounds absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever heard for telekinesis. And that's what it is. He has... Shining is basically another word for telekinesis. Why not just call it telekinesis then? But I know why. Because we all have to be honest. And leave that impact on the world. Even when it's kind of a mixed bag impact. Kind of like when you shit out diarrhea, then you feel better. Then you have mixed feelings because you have to go again to the bathroom 5 minutes later. That's kind of this film in a nutshell. Look, I'm just going to say I don't think this is Jack Nicholson's best performance. I think his best performance is the Joker from 1989 Batman film. I mean, but for some reason this is his everyone's number one favorite performance online from Jack Nicholson that he's given in his life. When I think about it, Jack Nicholson, I was thinking, really? Is it? I don't know. It seems kind of a little silly and cheesy. The cheesiest kind of silly and cheesy. More than Tim Curry from every Tim Curry role. Or Anna West roles. Yeah, everyone. He never was that much of an actor, but he picked the silliest roles. But I like most of his stuff. I'm falling off topic. So anyway, aside from seeing loud, I get kind of loud at last. I am a little dehydrated, so yeah. I'm trying to keep it down. This is, this is definitely, I like this film a lot. But it's not my favorite Stephen King film. It's actually one of his weaker films, in my opinion. Probably his silliest film I ever seen, even more than Maximum Overdrive. I mean, I like that film, but let's be honest, it's kind of silly, isn't it? When you look at it, when you look at the story. This paranoid antichrist that we don't know what's possessing Jack, who is the father of the kid with telekinesis, to drift into madness. We don't know what it is. We don't know where it's coming from. and we don't know why all these random things are happening. I feel, and also that's another problem. This movie feels incredibly rushed. This film feels short, and it feels the worst editing I've ever seen in the film, even worse than 2000's X-Men film. I mean, I like that film, but the editing sucks, and that film feels rushed. This feels more rushed than the 2000 X-Men film from 2000, which is the first cinematic X-Men film, not the first X-Men film, because the first X-Men film was called Generation X, which came out in the 90s and it was straight to TV and wasn't that great. It wasn't bad. It was. I might get around to it reviewing someday, but it was good, but it was shining levels of good. It could be better, you know? Or like Sandshock levels are good. Or Michael Bay levels of good. Most of them. Not all, just most. Like, I'll give one example. Mike Way from the first Transformers from, say, 2005 or 7. That could have been better, but it wasn't bad. This I feel like falls into the same problem. Yeah. So this is. I feel like this film sinks as being very. The film. Look, there's difference between subtle and just putting random shit in your film, and this is the second one. It's not subtle. It's just putting random shit on yourself just for the sake of it. At least that's what it feels to me. When I ever see most of this paranormal activity in the film, it just feels distracting and kind of took me out of a movie. I mean, maybe if they save that, I would love it if they cut out all that paranormal activity bullshit and focus on whatever's in the environment, and focus more on the environment around and that's going on in the hotel while Jack is slowly losing his mind, like a slow burn, kind of like Amityville Horror or Joker or The King of Comedy, and those films are awesome. I don't know mixed feelings about those films though. This film I do though. So this isn't my idea of the perfect madness of a B film. Absolutely bonkers, hilarious, makes no flicking sense at all, and you can try to make sense of it, but in the end, you're just going to be defeated by the madness of the film, and so it's best to just give it the madness, roll with it. And I have no idea what this kid was writing. The kid was having this like a telepathic episode, and he was keep on saying red rum and carving it on the wall and saying red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. It was kind of funny in a cute way. Like, it's kind of funny. That's my version of that. The same can be said for Jack Nicholson's point. It's like Megan Fox from Jennifer's Body. It's not as intimidating. It's funny, but it can be scary-ish, but mostly funny because you can tell the person's just having a ball in this film. doesn't give a shit. He just wants to have the blast of with the film, not taking it seriously at all. He's just, you know, it's a walk in the pot going nuts for him, Jack Nicholson, and it feels like he's intentionally making fun of the film at times. It's very subtly, kind of like Megan Fox and Jennifer's Body, and it feels like cute in a way, very adorable, like a stuffed animal. He's like, I mean, you kind of want, it's kind of like, also kind of like that girl from K39, how it's kind of cute how scary she's being. You just want to adopt her and squeeze her by the cheeks. So Jack Nicholson has given the second cutest performance in horror history. This first goes to the girl from Case 39, the demon from hell, the little girl from Case 39. Second place is Jack Nicholson. And third place, which is most intimidating, sadly, is, well, and also kind of least fun, is Megan Fox from Jennifer's Body. That's my opinion. And I've seen a lot of horror stuff, and some like including B stuff, and I'm just going to say I was more scared of the movie. I got more scared of the movie, the first Evil Bong movie. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's a real title, real movie. Look it up. It's probably worth Googling. It's not bad. It's just not great like this film, you know? It's a B film. Can't expect much for it because it was even better than what B films are supposed to be, than it would be AA film. Still, it is better than most MCU properties, which are the lowest of B films. Like, yikes, oh my god, just put me into a coma B film. To take me out of my B film. There are exceptions like Iron Man 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Thor Ragnarok, Thor and Thor Dark World, and Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man Homecoming. And I think that be it for the A film for Marvel, MCU films. And I kind of wanted to shit on Marvel for a second because I like Marvel, but I don't take it that seriously. I'm trying to get other people to not take it serious. The MCU, anyway. Because it shouldn't be. It should be this B comedy, brawn, gold. Entertainment. Brawn, gold. Brawn's entertainment, the MCU films most of the time. This is like the color of your shit. From people around the world. Yep. So, the movie, well, you see, in the movie, Jack Nicholson is hired from this company who wants him to live in the house, and, they warn him that you might go kind of nuts like other people, and he says, well, don't worry, that's not going to happen to me. And, you know, that's not true. You get this, like, feeling you got really, like, you're Jack Nicholson. I doubt, I'm pretty sure anyone's more with reality than you, Jack Nicholson. The actor, not just the character, Jack. The actor too in real life, and I'm pretty sure he's a little nuts, like unhinged with reality. That's my guess. More than anyone in the world, probably. Um, hmm. So, um, this movie is, it's, interesting kind of matters how it, with this film feels a rush, heavily edited, and feels not subtle. This has distractions in the way that feels like all the distractions that feels like additives for the sake of structure rather than to telling a coherent story. Feels like I feel like I would have just edited all that crap out and just focus on tell Stanley Kubrick, pace yourself. Show restraint. Control your will to make the film go faster. You made 2001 Space Odyssey and Clockwork Orange. I know you can do it. I would slap in the face and get a hold of yourself, man. But I can't because he's dead, so sadly, not he would ever remake the film because he's dead. But I think he could do a good job remaking the film if he did. And I would love for a remake of this film. Not a reboot, a remake. As in, tell the story, start from scratch from beginning. Scratch the whole story and make your own unique story of learning, telling it that actually the audience, that actually kind of, that makes sense. And use logic when you want to do actually explore everything. Explore the kids' psychic abilities, which you call the Shining, and explore that as an let the audience soak it in. Really good, and explore the entity that is this evil entity that's drifting Jack into madness. Let the audience soak that in. Really, don't just actually have a bunch of things and only briefly mention it. Let the audience really soak it in like a slow burn, for like kind of like Joker or King of Comedy or Amityville Horror. And then when it comes to the third act, then you can go full nuts. Because that's when the bombs stop popping. I meant balloons. And damn, how did I get bombs mixed up with balloons? That's when the balloons and fireworks stop popping like a carnival, and turns into a circus out of only in when you're at the third act you're able to unleash your full madness of potential. That's when you should, for any film, if you want to pace, if you want to make a film drifting, feel like someone's drifting to madness, it should be a slow burn until you get that to the circuit. Then you can go lose your mind on the audience, like throwing a bunch of shit at them, like, so, holy crap, what's going on? Ah! Like, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, when you're, it's kind of like, best way I can describe it is like, you know, when you're actually slowly going up and up on a carnival and gradually, you know, you feel like you're worried that you're going to fall off the carnival and die, or pee yourself, or shit yourself, or throw up, or burst into tears, or start screaming as you get higher and higher. Then you realize the scary part is going down that's the third act. You're going down and doing all these tricks as the third act of the carnival. The first and second act is going all the way up, and slowly, gradually building up the audience and tension and wondering what the fuck is going to happen. I'm trying off the train of thought now. That's basically I can describe what I'm saying. So this film, doesn't feel like a slow burn. It feels like it's rushing and constantly rushing itself. Like this guy's talking to Jack in the bar, or Jack's constantly getting a drink in the film, and because he's an alcoholic, and he's discovered he's alcoholic, and he admits that he hit his kid, so he abused, and you're not really sure until we get to the end of the film that he really did abuse his kid. Wow. And he only did it one time, but he doesn't see that as a bad thing. He sees like his wife should just fucking let it go, but she doesn't, because he doesn't see what he did was wrong. So the fact that he doesn't really